Today, on Be Something Wonderful, how to get others and the 3D world to be anything you want. I am your host, Tom Kearin, and this is the Be Something Wonderful studio of higher consciousness, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Creators, good morning and welcome back to the studios of Be Something Wonderful. We have a big video for you today. It's around the central question of why isn't anything that I want and I desire manifesting? Why am I not experiencing that reality that I want? I'm choosing it, I'm imagining it, I want it, I desire it, and I know that you talk about the Neville Goddard teachings where to desire it is to have it, but nothing's changing. Well, I want to talk about this today and more. We talk about this nearly every day because really it is the question of manifesting and creating your own reality. But let's really unpack this like we never have before. Don't confuse desire with desiring. Remember what desire is. Desire is that divine urge to know yourself as source in all that is. To desire is to choose from fulfillment, from that I am awareness that you already are, to experience yourself as reality from a different vantage point, a different point of view or perspective, right? To know yourself experientially as that multidimensional infinite being that you are. But when you continue desiring it and wanting things to be different than they are, you're saying you don't have a choice and that I am not. Right? You're looking out at a manifested reality or a script and saying, I want that to change. As opposed to choosing the reality, choosing the identity, choosing the script that you wish to occupy. There's a difference. Don't confuse desire with desiring and wanting reality to be different than it is. That comes from that idea of I am not that which I desire to be. Wanting and desiring to change or alter the manifested script, right? From need and lack, right? Remember, it's not about altering anyone's script, reality, image, identity. It's about choosing from the infinite possibilities of all realities, right? Desire and choose it. Then desire and choose it again from fulfillment. Right? You're not altering anything. You're choosing among the infinite scripts, identities, and realities that exist within you and as you. To keep desiring and wanting comes from lack and need. So let's really take this on today like we never have before. I've said this many times in many different ways, but let's see if we can level up to today together from a different perspective, a different viewpoint. The only reason that you are not manifesting, creating, and living the life of your absolute dreams is that you're wanting and desiring to change reality rather than choose it. Do you hear this? Your life, others, the world, why aren't they the way I want them to be? There was a whole discussion about her specific person and a third party, right? But remember, that third party, that script is not your chosen script. You don't change that. That script is written. That reality is there. But it's not your choice. So you're not trying to change that. That just puts it there. You choose. You don't change anything. Wanting and needing the script that is written to be different than it is keeps you seeing and perceiving and experiencing that same script or some version of that script, because you're always in a new reality in every moment. The script is written. A Course in Miracles says that. That's fate. That's what fate means. This manifested script or reality where there's a third party, or she mentioned that she wanted her boss to recognize her and give her a raise. But she's focused on the script where she's not recognized, where she doesn't get the raise. That doesn't change. That's one possibility out of infinite scripts. So desire it is to move to it, to be it. Desiring keeps you focused on that script that can't change. That script is written. It has its own fate. But the good news is there are infinite scripts, possibilities, right? Alternative parallel identities and realities that you can be. I've talked about that in many different ways, but we're gonna go a couple layers deep today. So let's look at this. Wanting and needing reality, or what is, all that is, because all that is all that is. That's why it's called all that is. That means all scripts, all possibilities exist. Wanting and needing what is, or all that is, to be different than it is, seals your fate. That's what a sealed fate means, that it won't be. Do you see it? It's like you're saying and implying, I don't have the free will to choose my life. I don't have the free will to choose my reality or experience. That's what you're saying there when you're needing and wanting something to be different. You're saying, I can't be fulfilled unless that's different. So you're giving up your free will, saying, I don't have the free will to choose that and still be fulfilled no matter what. That's what you're saying. That script right there, that past, present, and future that you're creating, if you want and need this to be different than it is, to be fulfilled, to be whole, to be complete and healed, then you're saying and implying that I don't have the free will to choose this script and be fulfilled, whole, complete, and healed anyway. Wow. You give up all your power to that, right? In other words, I don't have the free will to choose my experience of reality. And you do. And so you don't, that's written, right? This is powerful. Powerful idea of free will, right? You always have the free will. So this reality, you're saying, if I experience this, if this is all it is, and this is part of all it is and what is, and I don't want it to be there, I can't be fulfilled. So you're saying I don't have the free will as all it is to choose my reality. This is a powerful notion. So there you are as all that is. The center of the divine mind. The center of all that is. That individualized, personalized, focused consciousness right there, deciding what your experience is going to be. But remember, do you see that script, the script within here? It's always changing. You're always changing. Remember, meaning it's not being altered. It means you're choosing among the infinite scripts. All of them exist as potential, and no one potential can ever be changed or altered or deleted or gotten rid of. But you have infinite possibilities to choose from. That's what that's showing here. All of these are possible. One of the scripts that exist, this is just one of the scripts that exist as potentials and are written with its own fate. But you get to choose. That's what that's showing. You're choosing in every moment. Do you see it? As that I am, as that all that is. There you are. It's this. This is you. Projecting and reflecting one possibility. But do you see it? It's always changing. But you're seeing it as this, not as this. This means that it's the now moment, and I'm creating this past, present, and future from this now, from who I am. Projecting this, but that's changing. The horizontal linear past, the horizontal linear present, the horizontal linear future are all changing. They're all probabilities. There's infinite probable pasts, infinite probable presents, and infinite probable futures, and you get to decide. There you are. Remember, we use the present. We put the present in between the past and the future. So it appears to be different, creating an experience of one script or reality that you want and need to be different. That's what the present, remember, it's not really about the present, it's about now. This is you now. But we create this idea that I'm in the present and I have to change my past, I have to change my future, I have to heal this or get to this. Do you see it? So we put that present in the middle of what ideas of what we believe is the past and the future. So they appear to be different, but they're not different. They're all happening right now. You're creating it all. Right? You're creating the experience of one script or reality that you want to need to change to be who you are. Wow. That's possible. When really this is who you are in the now moment. The present, the past and future are just ideas within any one script. Do you see it? But the now you, the now moment, the true present moment, this is who you really are. And this is always changing because you're always choosing a different manifested script. That's powerful. Really take a shot, take a screenshot of this. This is powerful. This idea that we're talking about today we're talking about it in a different way. I'm not sure we've ever talked about it in this way before. We put that present in between ideas of what the past and future are as a placeholder. So they appear to be different. Right? So we appear to have some limited script that we're in that we want to change or need to be different. So let's go on here. So how you choose to experience reality or the script, or in other words, the manifested circumstances, this here, changes your reality or your script or your manifested circumstances. It doesn't alter that script. That script's written. But it moves you to a different script. It moves you to different manifested circumstances. You, do you see it? Do you see this drawing here? This is all it is. This is you in that circle, right? Right here. And you're all of the frames of reality. You're all images. You're all possibilities. One superimposed over the other. I am all that is. And your experiencing of reality changes or moves you. In other words, it determines what that script's going to be. It's all in the now moment. Do you see, we have this idea of the present. But that present, that blue solid line, that's only a placeholder, an idea of what appears as the current script. But really, it's you in the now moment. And then in each of those now moments, you're creating an idea of who you were and who you will be. But you're only ever in that now moment. You're only ever seeing the one moment of reality, that one moment of now, from infinite viewpoints, infinite perspectives, and vantage points, that we call past and future and present. But there's only one moment. It's the now moment. You're in the vertical. And in every present moment, this idea that we call the present is a now moment. You're seeing the now from a new vantage point. And we create these ideas that we saw it a certain way in the past, or we're going to see it a certain way in the future, but it's what you're seeing now. You create this from the now moment. You create the script. It's never the same. This is powerful. Right? I want to get back to this idea. So there's only one moment now, creation is finished, that you experience from infinite viewpoints or vantage points and perspectives that you call the present moment. Hear this, you call this the present moment, but it's really the now moment. When you call it the present moment, you create this idea of a past that's just an idea that doesn't exist, and a future that's just an idea and doesn't exist. Right? They don't exist. They're just ideas from that present moment, from that now moment. But you create that idea that I'm stuck with a past that I want to heal, or that I want to, or maybe you're reminiscing about it, that you want to recreate, in a future that I never get to. And you put this present moment as a placeholder until you can fix all that. But you're always in the now moment, seeing that one moment at a time from a different vantage point or perspective or viewpoint. That's what we're talking about here. Right? So there's only one moment now. One moment. Creation's finished that you experience from infinite viewpoints or vantage points or perspectives that you call the present moment. That's used as a placeholder, creating the idea of your past and future, or in other words, the idea of a script. Right? So how you're experiencing the present moment changes or chooses everything, including the present moment, because it's really the now moment. Wow. Do you see it? So you get to determine How your experiencing itself determines the manifested experiences. How you experience those manifested experiences, how you experience the idea of the past and the future and the present, determines what those are going to be. Here, the scripted past and future, you don't alter it, you're choosing it from that powerful present moment. That's why I use that quote from the movie Next, from that 2007 movie with Nicolas Cage. Here's the thing about the future. Every time you look at it, it changes because you looked at it. And that changes everything. That's what we're talking about. That it changes everything. In other words, it creates an entirely new script. But that script's just an idea that you thread together from the present moment, from that one moment of now. But we don't see that as now, we see it as a present moment that goes into the past, right? And that, or moves into the future. But it's all now. That past and future and present are all now. You're creating it right now. Your past, present, and future. You're in the vertical, creating the ideas of everything. So you get to choose, always. So when you move from that desiring to say, I desire it, I choose it, and accepting the idea that you're not changing what is. You're not changing manifested circumstances. You're determining how you're going to experience them. You're the experiencing in the now moment. And that creates the idea of what that present manifested experience will be. The idea of what that future was, and the idea about that future will be, and the idea of what that past was. You create it all from this moment. It's more than a placeholder. It's the now moment. You're in the vertical always. These are just ideas. That's powerful. Very powerful. So to get others in the 3D world to be anything you want, well, remember, you're not sending thought. You're not influencing that reality or that script. You can't. You can't change that manifested script. It's done. It's done. It's done. The thick lines of that's done. But from the present moment, you're thinking into the one mind, the one reality, where all possibilities exist. And you're creating the reflection and projection of your world that's your preference of all that is. You're not changing any one script, any one manifested reality. You're choosing among all the possibilities from that all-powerful now moment. So the one with a third party, well, you're not trying to do anything with that. But when you believe you are, you create that idea of this manifested past that doesn't change, this present moment that you don't desire, and this future that never comes. But really, you're projecting all of that from this powerful moment of now, right? From that eternal moment. That's powerful. That's powerful. So there you go. There's all your choices. So that's how to get others in the 3D world to be anything you want. You choose. And it's not that you don't change them. You don't change the world. You choose it. You project it. You reflect it from within you. From that present moment that is really the now moment, determining who you are, creates your entire linear horizontal experience, past, present, and future. That's how to get others in the 3D world to be anything you want, right? This whole idea that people talk about transmitting thought and influencing people with your thoughts. You're not influencing them. You're thinking into the one mind, creating a version of them in the world based on what you're assuming in thinking. You're creating your reflection of that consciousness. Your reflection of them in the world, in that one thought, that one now moment, that one divine mind that is you. That's powerful. That's how to get others in the 3D world to be anything you want. I am your host, Tom Kearin, and this is the Be Something Wonderful studio of higher consciousness, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Creatives, thank you. Thank you for being with me. Thank you for liking and sharing and commenting on the videos. Thank you for being part of our Facebook group, the Ambassadors, at facebook.com/groups/BeSomethingWonderful, for joining us on Instagram and Twitter at Tom Kearin, our TikTok at Be Something Wonderful, anywhere on social media at either Tom Kearin or Be Something Wonderful, and for being part of our membership channel. We just released a big video on the membership channel a few days ago. We have a live stream that we're going to schedule this week. We'll have it scheduled and we will announce it for the members. This will be a live event at the end of the month that we're going to answer your questions and cover the topics that you've been sending to us at info@besomethingwonderful.com. And I'm going to answer your questions live right in the event, right on the live stream, right on the chat. Creators, until next time, with great love, with great light and infinite gratitude, this is Tom Kearin here in the studios of Be Something Wonderful. Until next time, we'll see you soon.